Game number 2 of our doubleheader just moments away. Peach Belt Conference action between North Georgia and Georgia Southwestern. And Lee Glenn, if game number 2 has as many ups and downs and back and forth as game 1, we're in for a treat.
Yeah, I think that in game 1 we got what we kind of expected. Game 2, what I expect is going to be just a physical at the rim, PBC, dribble penetration. How are you going to defend me? I'm going through your chest from Southwestern. And then as Coach Evans and I talked in the women's halftime, can we be patient offensively and not put too much stress on our defense?
You look at the opportunity to pick up the first conference win of the season at home. The Nighthawks coming into the ball game among those that yet have scratched in Peach Belt play. But that's the beauty of being able to come back home and see what you can do here in the Convocation Center.
I'll tell you what, we have not scratched yet in league play, but we've also played excuse me, 2 teams in the top 25 in the country.
Right.
Defending champion and one of the preseason favorites. So I think people look too quickly at what a record is. In that segment of the season where you're trying to understand your team's identity, we were able to win 7 basketball games and really have an 8th right on the radar right there. But I say this a lot. The Peach Belt Conference is really, really good annually, and this year is an up year for the conference. So I tell you what, it's going to be a dogfight every night. We got to guard. It's a perimeter-oriented league. We've got to guard their best perimeter players and see what happens. I'm interested to see how things work out with having Malik back tonight. Malik Hardy gets his first action of the year. He's our lone PBC All-Conference nominee from last year. So he's not going to be a savior by any means, but at least he's back in the rotation. So let me tell you what, we defend really well. We defend better than most. We just can't put pressure on an offense that requires patience. Right.
You look at the records of these 2 teams. North Georgia at 7-4. Georgia Southwestern at 4-5. Conference play 0-1 for the Hurricanes, 0-2 for the Nighthawks. If you look at what these 2 teams can do, what do you expect to see in the matchup?
I expect us to make them defend us. We're going to challenge their team defense. Now, remember, it was only before the holiday break, Southwestern was here as a guest in one of our classics, right? So we remember that they're an energy-driven defensive team. So they're going to be on the bench and clapping and team over there in a stance. What's their system, right? How are you going to defend side ball screens? Because you're going to see a bunch of them here tonight. How are you going to defend just low post touches that are low post touches to be passed out of? What's your philosophy? I'm interested to see what that is. But Southwestern played in the NCAA tournament last year, and they got a good number of the same players back, although a different chemistry. It's going to be interesting to see how they team defend us. I'm looking forward to seeing if we can stay patient and be really confident in, number 1, getting the shot clock down and executing when the shot clock is down.
That will be a key point tonight's matchup. The Hurricanes under head coach Aaron Combs, 4-5. Their leading scorer on the season, Dante Tatum, at 17.5 points per contest. Glad you've joined us here tonight for the nightcap in our doubleheader between the University of North Georgia and Georgia Southwestern. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network, back with the starting lineups and the opening tip in just a moment.
Leadership is fueled by vision and passion. Leadership is service with empathy, creativity, and integrity. Leadership is seeking continuous improvement for yourself and your community. Since 1873, the University of North Georgia has prepared generations of civic, professional, and military leaders. Today, UNG is a leading regional university that serves students across 5 campuses and online, with educational pathways ranging from associate degrees to doctoral programs. And as one of only 6 senior military colleges in the nation, UNG holds designations as a state leadership institution and as the Military College of Georgia. UNG's national reputation and student profile are growing stronger each year, and we remain focused on student success and academic excellence at all levels. Across UNG, our incredible faculty and staff are scholars and mentors who inspire service, inquiry, and creativity. And resume-building experiences help each student fulfill their potential. We know the value of determination and teamwork in and out of the classroom, and this spirit pushes our students to excel on the field, serve our communities, and explore the world. When the day is done, the real measure of our success lies in who our graduates become. Outstanding leaders for a diverse and global society. The University of North Georgia.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the Smith House Country Store, Restaurant, and Hotel, the UNG Bookstore, Bryan Properties Commercial Real Estate, and Northeast Georgia Health System.
And back we are. Time now for your starting lineups for tonight's matchup between the North Georgia Nighthawks. First for UNG under head coach Dan Evans, it'll be number 4, Darnell Snyers. Number 5, Frank Champion. Number 11, Cody Schubert. Number 15, Greg Billups Jr. And rounding out the starting 5 for the Nighthawks, number 22, Eric Jones. The Nighthawks 7-4, 0-2 in Peach Belt Conference play. For the Georgia Southwestern Hurricanes, they'll be starting number 2, Devin Higgs. Higgs, a 6'5 senior from Sewanee in Peachtree Ridge. Number 3, Jarrett Adderton, a 6'3 sophomore from Thomaston, Georgia. Number 13, Lars Nilsson, a 6'4 player from Skien, Norway. Skien, Norway.
Skin?
Skien. Skien.
Okay. I'll trust you on that.
Number 15, Kevin Cohn, 6'9 senior from Paris, France, and Vincennes University. And number 21.
That's why we pay you the big dollars, my friend.
Number 21, Kalen Whitley. The Hurricanes under head coach Aaron Combs. Ball is in the air, and the tip controlled by the Nighthawks. Glad you've joined us here for this Peach Belt Conference matchup. And a turnover will give it right to the Hurricanes. Whitley picked up there by Schubert. Away it goes to Nilsson. Opening minute of the first half. Whitley drives, nothing there. Back to Nilsson. To the elbow. Now away it goes to Adderton. 3 is up, no good. Rebound snared by Jones. Second attempt at getting points on the board for North Georgia. Down low, Champion turns, hook shot up, no good. Rebound snared by Cohn. Whitley controlling. Away to Higgs. Now pass makes its way to Nilsson. Lars instead of shooting, dumps it off, down low. Shot would not fall for Cone. Still no score. Clock rolls, 18:48. The drive, the basket, good for Greg Billups.
Wonderful job by Greg of initiating the contact, rebounding off of the contact, and finishing. That's contact-led layup. That's a very good skill set move.
In the corner, a three up, would not go. Loose ball snared by Jones. Champion along the baseline, and that out of bounds and over to Georgia Southwestern. It'll be Whitley to bring it up. Picked up defensively by Schubert. Now Nilsson on the wing. Away it goes to Cone. Now Whitley. Oh, shot would not fall. Champion gives it to Schubert.
They're very careful giving him that much clean look.
Darnell gets it down low to Phillips. Now Schubert, 15-footer, good. It's 4-0 North Georgia. We've played 2 minutes and 15 seconds in the first half. Whitley, now to the wing, bounce pass. Cone, turns, shoots, contact. And a three-point opportunity.
Foul came there, Craig, from Cody Schubert on the dig down, right? So we're digging down off of the post entry guy. Kind of want to see our big just challenge that and see if we can score over it. You know, we talk about in Peach Belt play, either there's no shot attempt at the rim or there's no foul. You know, we can't give up three-point plays, especially from the off-ball defender digging in.
Right. Cone completing the three-point play, and it's 4-3 on the season. Cone, a 43% shooter at the line. Double team on Billups, has it taken away. Higgs, what a shot.
Nice use of his body there. Finish with his left hand on the right side of the rim.
Darnell gets rid of it. A lob down low, and Frank just taps it right in.
Yeah, no need to get fancy trying to hammer that. Nice, smart basketball. Good job of kind of pressing out of a trap there up top here.
6-5 your score, off-balance shot, off the mark for Whitley. 16:37 to go in the first half. Schubert away to Jones for the mid-range jumper. Nicely done.
Like to see EJ making jumpers early.
8-5 your score, 16:20 to play first half. Whitley drives to the wing. Now top of the key. Schubert there defensively. Move inside, no good. Champion flips it to Jones at the foul line, good.
That's two jumpers there that haven't even touched anything but bottom of the net.
How much difference does it make for a big man to get that confidence for early in a game?
Well, I'm sure he's probably scouted as a rim guy only. In order for him to make that jumper, yeah, boy, Cody. It stretches it makes the defense come out and guard him.
Schubert drawing the charge, and that'll bring us to an official timeout. 15:36 to go in the first half. North Georgia 10, Georgia Southwestern 5. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself. The rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
Back court side, Lee Glenn, Craig Corbin, the Nighthawk Sports Network team here in the Convocation Center. As the first conference doubleheader of the new year. The nightcap, the women with a come-from-behind win in their matchup. Final score 75-68 in that one. Schubert bounce pass intercepted. Whitley tracks down the lead pass, off balance shot, no good, but the follow will count for Kevin Cone.
And I tell you what, Craig, there's always so much combat around the rim in this league.
And that's an apt description of it. Champion in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound, Jones kicks it out. In the ball game there, Malik Hardy, you saw. Pass intended for Jones, and Eric had zigged when Frank thought he would zag, and that's a turnover.
Second possession there where we've had dribble penetration down deep at the rim and tried to kind of pinch off a tight quarters pass. Let's just go ahead and finish that around the rim. If we've got an advantage, then the person you're trying to pass it to can become an offensive rebounder.
Bingo. Jalal Williams also on the ball game. Now with the ball, Jamari Dean. Cone in the lane.
An unfortunate defensive possession there for the Nighthawks because we had blocked the shot and our defender under the rim didn't know had turned to receive our rebound.
14-14 to go first half. 10-9 North Georgia lead and possession. Wing three, Malik Hardy.
That's great to see his first shot of 21-22 go down.
Williams. Now Guion away to Whitley. I beg your pardon, that's Crowley. Shot clock at 3. Fall away jumper off the mark, and a shot clock violation because it did not touch the rim. (13-9) your score. North Georgia on top in the ball game. The Nighthawks, Evan Hurst and Mikhail Bethea, along with Zach Brown and Giancarlo Bastianoni. That was very nearly the equivalent of the old Carolina Big Blue team. Giancarlo lost the handle. At the other end, shot in traffic, good for Crowley. Freshman out of Atlanta and East Coweta High. McHale out near midcourt directing traffic, away to Malik. The give to Brown was going in for the slam, but had it knocked away on the way up. 12:39 remaining first half. Out of nowhere for the rebound, Brown was helped out of bounds. North Georgia will retain possession.
The league missed a chip shot there. Was uncovered on baseline out. It's a new, looks like baseline out set from us here. Maybe not. Screen the screener.
Boy, tough ball for Giancarlo to retrieve, but did, and in the process of doing so, through contact from Devin Higgs. Higgs, a senior from Sewanee. Hurst to Bethea. Oh, and the bounce pass off the mark. Turnover. Hurricanes have it down 2. 12-12 to go until half. Whitley, guarded by Hurst. Fall-away jumper, no good in the lane from Crowley. Here comes Malik. Bounce pass to Bethea. Now Bastianoni. Hurst. Bastianoni collects it, has it blocked, collects it again. Ball knocked free. And here it's a 2-on-1 up ahead of the pack. Crowley puts it up in and draws contact.
Wow.
First tie of the ball game. And before a foul shot can ensue, a timeout on the floor. 11:34 to go in the first half. We're knotted at 13. Back in a moment. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Bandit Fox 2-3, out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
The UNG Bookstore is the one-stop shop where students can get anything they need for the classroom and fans can find everything they need to support the Nighthawks, from shirts and jackets to car decals and tailgating chairs. Gear up at the Nighthawks desk with officially licensed UNG merchandise. Be sure to shop in store to find the item of the week. Visit our stores in Dahlonega, Gainesville, Oconee, and Cumming, or check us out online at ungbookstore.com. The UNG Bookstore is a proud sponsor of North Georgia Athletics.
It is tied at 13, 11:34 to go in the first half. North Georgia and Georgia Southwestern doing battle here at the Convocation Center in Dahlonega. And we have seen these teams get up and down the floor. Tight defense. And now at the line, Gilbert Crowley, freshman from Atlanta. Looking to complete the three-point play, no good. And Georgia Southwestern back on defense. Darnell Snyers with the ball, away to Champion. Frank through traffic, puts it up. That one would not go. Hurst the rebound, kicks it out. Darnell open for three, would not fall. That's as open as he'll ever be.
Yeah, it's a good find by Hurst.
Approaching the 11-minute mark. Crowley drives, turns, shoots, no good. Rebound Champion. Frank will bring it up in the corner. McHale now away goes to Hurst, back to Bethea. Down low, Champion backs in on Cone. Shot clock at 15. Now Hurst picks up his dribble, away he goes to Brown. Now McHale with 7, 6, 5. Champion with 4 to Darnell, and a travel will turn it over deep in the shot clock. That hurts.
That's the patience that we're looking for, right? So we did a great job of making them defend us for a while. And then we got really urgent right there at the end.
Yep. Whitley brings it up, directing traffic as he does so. Picked up by Schubert at midcourt. .10 to go first half. Entry pass to Cone, no good. Gets his own rebound, and that one will fall through. And that's the first lead of the night for the Hurricanes.
We got lucky by Cone missing that first one. That
Yeah.
was just a direct line post-entry pass. Turn and missed a chippy at the rim.
Lob down, oh, and Jones had to go right through his hands. Had golden position. Straightaway three, up and no good. A lot of boxing out for that rebound.
Disengaged from that box out.
Shot high off the iron, no good. Winds up in the hands of Schubert. 15-13, Georgia Southwestern. 9:23 to go until the half. Billups to Champion, shot clock at 15. Jones from the left elbow would not fall. His first miss. Quickly the other way. Adderton back to Crowley, and now Whitley out near midcourt. Higgs. One dribble and away to Adderton. Around the horn they go. Cone now to Whitley. Stops at the elbow, puts it up under pressure. No good. Jones fights for the rebound.
Love how he fights up above the rim for the ball. He may not have the positioning, but just those 50-50 balls up there with his kind of back of his forearm against the back of the defender. He really out-jumps a lot of people, but that's what people assume. He kind of out-positions a lot of people.
Yep. Rebounding is such an undervalued aspect of this game in the minds of many, not all, but many. But it's so much based on desire. How much do you want it?
Great point.
Little zone here.
It's an easy thing to do on baseline out D.
Schubert, no good. Loose ball. Right to Billups. 8:24 to go. Ball goes off the official. Inbound with 16 to shoot. Down two. 15-13. Hurricanes leading the Nighthawks. Champion. Phillips turns, and they do not get the shot away. .807 to go, first half. In the ball game for the Hurricanes, Jordan Furlow, senior from Myrtle Beach and Brunswick Community College. Pass in the corner to Adderton. Whitley, 10 to shoot. Nilsson there to pick up the loose ball. 6, 5, 4, 3. Nilsson from the foul line. How did he get that one? Had a defender right in his face.
Sure did, Craig. Heady play there.
Lars transferred in from Elon. Missed shot in the corner. Rebound snared by Jamari Dean. Dean takes the pass from Whitley. Shot no good. Rebound Schubert. Excuse me. 4-point lead for the Hurricanes, their largest of the night. Basket goes and a foul.
Talk about it being a grown man's game at the rim. Well, right there, Cody just driving through contact at the three-point line. Then at the rim, that was a physical dribble drive there by Cody.
Timeout on the floor, 7:05 to go here in the first half. Your score, Georgia Southwestern 17, North Georgia 15. Back in a moment on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia Mountains.
That makes sense.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, GA. Got a good matchup here tonight. 17-15, Georgia Southwestern on top by 2. Teams breaking their respective huddles.
So we are 13 minutes into the first half.
Yep.
32 combined points.
Mm-hmm.
We had 47 combined points after 10 minutes earlier.
Crazy.
So it's just a lot of different styles, a lot of different ways to play. Attaboy.
Oh, and a hard hit on the floor there from Malik. We also had a laptop that burned up in that first game too, didn't we?
Yeah, it was like the inferno.
You did a nice job, though, getting out of the way of that, because that was just to your right.
I don't have much experience with laptop fires or electronics fires. I just know that they are not safe.
Nope. Well, I have seen video, and I'm sure you have too, of a lot of the explosions, the lithium batteries, and it can be a little scary.
So I wonder if that smell that we incurred for 20 minutes or so, what are we doing?
There may be a scratch that has to be attended to. Are you wondering whether or not the EPA would consider that to be a hazardous
work environment?
Yeah.
Just saying.
That's why I was fanning like a son of a gun.
To me? Like on me? Here, you file it.
I feel your pain, brother.
Good luck with this one. It's a lot of paperwork.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch, at the line, is Mr. Adderton, sophomore from Thomaston, and Upson Lee. And he has made it a 19-15 ball game. Block shot from Hardy, right to Hurst. 6:30 to go till half. Champion keeps it, drives. Oh, he lost the handle on the way up. And there was a foul called. Was Frank trying to change hands or just lost the handle?
Lost the handle on the way up because his arm got held down.
Okay. Hence the foul, sending him to the line.
Ball goes up, hand stays down, indicates foul. Hands go up, ball stays down, indicates steal.
Bingo. And Frank missed that one, left it shy. Substitutions for the Nighthawks. Darnell Snyers coming in for Hurst. And back in Devin Higgs, number 2. Cone. So 1 of 2 for Champion.
I like the extended pressure look out of a made free throw. Trying to shorten the shot clock. Speed him up.
Champion with a rebound.
Yeah.
Chance to pull within 1 or tie with a 3. Hardy thought about it for a moment. Back to Bethea. Malik in the corner. Oh, he was on the sideline. Ah. That is such a tough thing when you slightly lose where you are in relation to the court. Quite honestly, I'm amazed it doesn't happen more often.
I'm amazed that eyes can see that.
Good point. Cone guarded by Bastianoni, blocked or knocked away, and a turnover. Long lead pass, way too much. Way too much. And a turnover right back to Georgia Southwestern. I know that will give a coach gray hair.
It does. After you get a steal and a stop.
Yep.
But sometimes it can motivate too.
Right. Long three from the wing, no good. Giancarlo, great box out and the rebound. McHale on the move, closely defended, gets rid of it to Hardy. Down to Champion, goes in. Boy, he had intentions and got it to go. And you know what those intentions were?
To hammer it?
Yep.
I thought he had what didn't give spot to safely land.
Nielsen gets it away, now right back, straightaway three, wouldn't fall. Chance to retake the lead, 4:40 to go until the half. Champion, baseline, nice move on Nielsen, draws contact. That may go against Cone.
Nielsen's going to get it.
And that is the first on Lars. Nielsen pleading his case momentarily.
In all my years in basketball, though, I've very rarely seen a call go to the table and then after negotiation with the players at the free throw line.
So what you're saying?
Wait a second.
You've got a great point.
That was not you that fouled? Hold on, time out. Let me go correct that. Take that foul away from 1-3. I've just never seen it done.
I don't imagine that you'll ever see it done either.
It's just useless negotiation.
Part of the human nature, the competitive spirit, not wanting it to be on you. With those foul shots, North Georgia has inched back in front at 20-19. Nielsen, nice move from the elbow. Yes.
Sometimes when bad things happen to you, like turnover, next possession, you're kind of more laser focused.
Yep.
The foul situation. Nielsen was in a bad matchup. He had matched up against Frank Champion in transition defense. Not so good for Southwestern.
Right.
Foul called against him, and then right there, he's a little bit more laser focused on the offensive end.
And it showed. Giancarlo gives way to Darnell. Snyers, nice move. Zips the pass, but intercepted by Nielsen. Lars brings it up. 3:50 to play. First half, 21-20. Southwestern, the lead and the ball. Whitley zips the pass. In the corner to Higgs. Shot would not fall. Bastianoni, the rebound. Outlet. Phillips brings it up. Zips the pass intended for Brown. And that was a tough chance.
We're trying to throw a post-entry pass from the left side of the floor to a big that's on this side of the floor. Throw it to the guy on this side of the floor, let him direct entry.
Timeout on the court. 3:28 to go first half. Georgia Southwestern by 1. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network. NCAA. There you see the Nighthawks breaking their huddle. We are days away from championship play on Monday evening.
Why does that start at 8 o'clock?
Television.
Is Indianapolis Central Standard Time?
Okay. Yep. Yeah, and I hate that, but you'll be up till midnight. Early pick. Score.
Oh, I don't think you want to hear it.
I know what you're going to say.
Bama by very little.
Yep. The bane of the Bulldogs' existence.
They're going to play much better than they did in the SEC championship. But just get a bad break late is my vibe.
Well, the challenge is we'll see a turnover there. When any team has had as much success as Alabama and as consistent success against a very good program in Georgia, no matter what is said, you know that it's in their minds.
There's no doubt about that.
And anybody who disagrees is not telling the truth.
It's interesting. Coach Evans at halftime of the women's game, we talked a little CFP. I mean, he could be a college football analyst.
Absolutely. Turnover there. Well, he did a great stint as an analyst last season in the playoffs. Nice feed to Champion, and the Nighthawks retake the lead.
He's a smart man that has his basketball team here in front of a really good team by 22-21 here, 2 minutes to play.
Great matchup. Off-balance shot, draws contact. That will send Crowley to the line. So what in that discussion was the thought?
He likes Georgia.
Okay.
He likes the redemption. He likes them playing better. He thinks that they can be more physical in the trenches.
I agree. I just don't know if that's enough.
I mean, being better than they were in the SEC championship is relative, right? I mean, because it was not very good.
You're saying Georgia being better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to happen. You know, if you take away the first quarter, the final 3 quarters, as long as the Prevost buses make it to the house that Peyton built, we will be better, right?
Right.
I don't know. I'm a Georgia fan.
Time will tell if the Bulldogs get that monkey off their back. Here it's 23-22 in favor of the Hurricanes. Hurst to Hardy. Malik drives in traffic, off balance, no good. Contact will send him to the line as he goes head over heels.
It's good to see him hop up there. You know, kind of got that left wrist injury in a scrimmage before the seasons when he hurt it. It's good to see him, number one, make his first 3, number 2, attack the rim, not tentatively, and then get hammered like that and hop up.
How difficult is that for any player to come back from any injury and not think about it to some degree?
Borderline impossible.
Yep.
But I'll say that our return to play and our athletic training and our sports performance crew is so well thought out and visionary. They probably got him into a bunch of situations to ease that concern.
Right.
But nothing is like playing in a game.
Yep. Pretty good there. 2 at the line makes it 24-23 in favor of North Georgia. 1:31 to go till half. Blocked in there by Mr. Jones. Hardy out front to McHale. Shot clock at 17. Champion out front. Gives to Malik. Drives to the elbow. Would not fall. Just a bit shy.
That's his shot, though. You can just tell that he hasn't taken a lot of that shot with game energy on it.
Nielsen misses the three,
Run.
saves it right back to the Nighthawks. Smooth throw it. Woo, nearly threw it away. I had a play on it. Champion off the glass, no good, but a foul will send him to the line. Malik did a great job to put on the brakes and collect that errant pass.
Yeah, I thought that it was. So when Georgia Southwestern saved it under their own rim, I'm thinking let's run in transition. But then we threw it over here to our social media coordinator. Malik did a good job of keeping it alive.
And it would have been like a 4-on-2.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
You know what I'd love to be able to do?
Is?
You've seen so many coaches now that keep their play cards right on their pocket. I would love to lay these out and see what they actually say on them. Are they actually like, when we're down 3 with 4 to go, this is the play I want to run? Or is it, don't say bad words, or, just like personal reminders?
Pick up the dry cleaning tomorrow. Ball out of bounds. It'll stay Hurricane ball. 25-23. North Georgia by 2. 35 seconds remaining. 15 on the shot clock. Ball knocked free. Who's going to get it? Mr. Champion. Frank through traffic. Goodness gracious. Down low. Hardy has it blocked. Out of bounds. It'll stay North Georgia ball. And the shot clock should be turned off. Should it not? With 22.8 to go and a shot clock showing 23.
23 minus 22.8. Carry my one. Yes! 0.2. Yes, turn it off.
Oh, that's killing me.
This official's got it.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's a timeout by Coach Evans.
And, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how it transitioned, but
now it's
flipped 4/10 of a second.
Wait a second, how did that happen?
It flipped 4/10 of a second. No, you didn't forget. It was 2/10 less. Now it's 2/10 more. Whew. That
crafty.
That I don't know how it happened.
I don't know how that can happen. We have to be wrong.
I want to go back. No, I want to go back and look at that because I'm telling you, there were 2/10 less than the shot clock. Now there are 2/10 more than the shot clock.
Interesting.
Messing with me. Malik inbounds to Darnell. Jones with 10, 9 to Snyers. Now Champion, 6, 5. Straight away, Billups would not fall. Darnell puts it up at the buzzer, would not go. What a great first half. North Georgia leads by 2, 25-23. Great halftime interview with women's head coach Buffy Burson straight ahead. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network, back in just a moment.
Joyride beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama like? What? Still no high though. Hi. Hey. Oh my God, there it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead. God, I'm good.
What is the Golden Eagle Band? A Established in 1873, we are the oldest organization on campus. Excellence in music is our passion. Our spirit of brotherhood provides friendships that last a lifetime. We compete and perform just for fun. Join the tradition.
The road to national championships runs through NCAA.com. And whether you follow one college team or all of them, it's never been easier to get the content you want with NCAA.com, the home of college sports.
North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the Smith House Country Store Restaurant and Hotel, the UNG Bookstore, Bryan Properties Commercial Real Estate, and Northeast Georgia Health System.
Welcome back here courtside UNG Convocation Center. We are now graciously joined by women's basketball head coach Buffy Burson. Coach, this is a segment that we would like to insert for the rest of the conference schedule, pending your availability. But we just want to sit down with you and chat for 13-ish minutes just to kind of get the lay of the land, talk a little hoops, talk a little UNG women's basketball. Maybe even at the end we will broach the subject of college football.
Okay,
but
sounds good.
I do want to start with challenges. Not pandemic related, but just what is it like playing the early part of your schedule, going into the preseason, trying to find your team's identity, jumping into non-conference and then testing that identity, and then maybe not playing our best basketball right there at the end of that non-conference and then having to break. Yeah. What kind of challenge is that?
Oh, it was a big challenge. I just feel like we haven't even met our stride yet. And like you said, right before we did break, I thought the second half of the Flagler game, I thought we came alive and saw some things that we had been trying to, with all the other non-conference games trying to get to, and then we had to break, and of course that was very frustrating. But I do feel like we saw signs of that even tonight early, and I think our team is still trying to find some people off the bench and find just our rhythm, our chemistry. We're still working on those two things this late.
a lot I want to touch there. Number one is the three teams that we've played. Flagler always presents a challenge. Georgia College, arguably one of the most improved teams in the league.
Yes.
And if they are not, the team we just played probably is.
Absolutely.
Worth, all the 9 wins that they brought here. The Peach Belt, not quite as easy in that bottom to middle third as it has been anymore, right?
Not even close, yeah. And the teams you just mentioned have such good guard play.
Yeah.
I mean, phenomenal guards, not just good guards. I mean, you saw the one tonight, 33 points, and you would have thought we hadn't talked about her left hand at all with what she did tonight. So, yeah, and it feels good to already have played those teams and gotten wins out of them with us still trying to find our way. But, at the same time, we've got to play better against talent like that, because we're going to see it top to bottom. Everybody has a really, like you said, really good team this year.
So you see a puzzle out there and it's got that one missing piece. And then when that missing piece gets snapped in, things just become easier. What is part of our missing? And let me set the table here. We're like 9-1, undefeated in conference. There's a lot of good, but it feels like there's a piece missing.
Yeah.
Well, what is that piece?
It feels like I've been frustrated every game.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's been some really good moments and good quarters. but we've been down, I think, our last 5 games at halftime. So it's not like, to me, it's not like is it a start, is it the first half start or first quarter start or anything like that. I don't feel like it's that. I feel like missing pieces or maybe some X factors off the bench. We haven't had Lacey McCoy. Lacey McCoy is a huge X factor for us, and what she brings to the table. She's a versatile player. She's part of it, because when we were playing good early in the first couple of games, I think, because she hasn't played in like our first 3, I think she's part of that. I think it took us a while to find that 5th starter. I think when we hit threes early, there's all kind of pieces of the puzzle, but our threes, when we study our stat sheet, that's what we've been good at. When we hit them early, our life's a lot easier.
Yeah.
And of course that's it for everybody, but with our inside attack that we have with Julianne and Caroline, Jamari, and what they're bringing us, what Abby did tonight from the 3-point line is huge. When Josie gets hot, when Macy, can do what she did with her 3 tonight, that's a big part, I think, and that's a big part of basketball. But we've been hitting 8, 9, 10 a game and winning, and that's been a big part of it.
So like we talk about the preseason being finding out what our team identity is, but we with your team already kind of know what your identity is. You've got experience, but I do think that you're experiencing in these first 10 games things that over the last 2 or 3 years you haven't experienced much of. Like when I think of UNG women's basketball, I think at the end of the first quarter, it's 24-6.
Yeah.
And then we got 30 minutes of just kind of working on things. I can't remember the last time where we just boat raced a team from the start, right? So, like, games are closer. We're having to play possession basketball late, and so that's helped. It's new for us,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it is new. It's very new. And you can attribute that to some of the teams we've been playing, too.
That's right.
Like I said, with the good guard play and everything that we faced. But I also think, we don't change a whole lot year to year. We look at a lot of things that we want to change, but we always revert back to, like, what our strengths are. I mean, why am I not going to try to, get Julianne some touches and, all of that? So I think teams, opponents, it's not an easy scout, but it's a familiar scout. And what we've tried to do is tweak things here and there, and we're still working on those tweaks.
Yeah.
We had a weird week practice like everybody has by missing people this week and everything, but we worked on some things that we actually didn't even get to do today that we want to use moving forward.
That is a great point, because you look at experience as a benefit, right? But in our case, it could be almost like look, these girls have been wearing you out for like 3 years. Everybody knows you've had long enough to try to figure out what our kryptonite is.
Yeah. Exactly. Amen.
So tonight, I thought Southwestern we compared them to Clayton State of like 4 years ago. They're going not with the pressure necessarily, but when they decided to drive, we had a tough time keeping them in front of us. How do you replicate that in practice? Because that's not something that we don't have that Stetson Bennett guy to go be the scout quarterback and show us what Baker Mayfield's like.
That's always an issue. I mean, our 2-day prep for Southwestern, we knew they were going to get their hands on the ball, deflections, and you can tell your team to ball fake and all that to your blue in the face, but until they come out and play against it. And we have some people that have played against that speed and athleticism, but most of us have not. And until you get out there and do it, we cannot replicate it in practice. We'll put 6 people out there sometimes, and it still doesn't replicate it.
Yeah, with broomsticks.
Yeah. It still doesn't replicate.
Without backing yourself into a corner, I would like to talk about what is reviewable and replay in women's basketball. Okay, so tread lightly. We really just don't know the rules. Do you have a red flag in your sock that you can just wail out onto the NG and say, I don't like your call, go look at it?
Oh,
because
do that.
Here's what I want to ask about. So the Julianne Sutton post-up foul, right?
The only reason they went to the monitor on that was to see if it was egregious foul on her. That was only going to benefit, that wasn't going to help Julianne. It was going to be a foul, and they can't change the foul. So they could look at it and say, did Julianne, do it intentionally? But they were not going to be able to change those. So I didn't want them to go to the monitor at that point, but they went to the monitor.
Okay, so then the other one where it's either a foul on her or a foul on their best player, their leading scorer.
Right.
Is there anything that's not reviewable?
Well, yeah. Case in point,
Yeah.
I mean,
okay. So like, if
yeah.
I think you traveled,
it's not reviewable. If you stepped on the line, who the ball went out on, the restricted arc is the big thing. The big challenge is, are they in the RA, which Julianne was. We felt like she wasn't, but apparently she was.
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barely. Hair. Yeah.
It's just like we are down all game.
Yeah.
We fight. We crest, and now it's 90-second stop. 90-second stop. It's just a spectator feels like it's killing the kind of intent of the game.
Definitely. Well, when the fire happened, we were going. That was a whole different story.
Noted.
Yeah, but no, I totally agree.
Yeah.
It definitely is a momentum killer, and I thought that took a really long time.
Yeah.
Really long time. That was kind of a no-brainer. Was she in the RA or not?
Okay.
So.
All right, so we want to kind of color this up a little bit, talk a little CFP here.
Right.
I got one question I want to ask you about Kayla Massett tonight.
Okay.
Julianne Sutton kind of gets that foul, then now it's foul trouble. And then she comes in and looks a lot like Julianne Sutton, rebounds the same way.
Yeah.
You stay in your high-low game with her and Jamari. Hadn't really seen that from her this year so far. Is that maybe not her necessarily, but just somebody new, maybe
Definitely.
what that piece of the puzzle is?
Definitely. I mean, we've been wanting to get Kayla more minutes every single ball game, and for that opportunity to happen, and not just once tonight, but twice tonight.
That's right.
Builds her confidence, builds our confidence. I mean, she has phenomenal practices. I mean, she's the one that can pressure us, and but we only have one of her, right? And Jamari can too. But she was just so smart today. Like and she was on the fly. She was doing what we were asking her to do, protect the rim more, and I thought she was just everything kind of slowed down for her offensively. I thought she did a good job completing some passes.
I agree.
Getting some rebounds.
I thought we needed something.
Yeah, and she gave it
and
to us.
she was a piece of that solution.
Definitely. Yeah, big part of tonight's win.
Okay, so last week, college football semifinals.
Yeah.
What's your one takeaway as oh my God, I didn't see that happening in the two games?
In the
two semifinals.
What's
the one thing that you say when they're both over? I just didn't see what?
Oh, I can tell you what I did see. I could have called both of those.
You had Georgia taking Michigan to the woodshed?
I told my dad. I was like, they're gonna
spank them.
I didn't think either game was gonna be close. Either one of them.
Huh.
I didn't feel like that. I thought the experience factor, and I didn't see it. And I hadn't seen those things a whole lot, but that's what my gut said. And it happened.
It did. Okay, so without getting two things I don't want to talk about, SEC Big Ten, and Auburn football.
Oh, come on. I can talk Auburn football for 3 hours if you want to.
All right, so you talked about your gut and you felt like that was where your gut was leading you. What does your gut say about Monday night?
Well, I think everybody's gut thinks Georgia's going to pull it out just because of what happened in the last game. And just when that happens with us, when we've won, it's whoever's getting the next shot at you.
You're in trouble.
It's hard for the team that won because what are you going to change? Things weren't working for you. Like, what is it? What do I need to do? I mean, you can watch the last game and have some stuff in your back pocket, but Georgia's the team that had to make the adjustments. So now they're going to make them, and let's see. Now, Alabama will do it at halftime, so we'll see if it's close at halftime.
That's my worry is that my gut tells me that we're better than we were in the SEC championship, but I think that's a given because we were after the first quarter we were trash.
Yeah.
I think we're better, but just something tells me that late into this thing we get out schemed, we get out corrected, and although we got the better dudes.
Yeah.
That the boogeyman's going to win.
I don't know.
I think every Georgia fan thinks that, like you, because you're a Georgia fan. On the outside looking in, I don't know. I mean, they're due. They're due.
I appreciate you having that belief and that stance.
I'm not telling you who I'm pulling for, but I did say they're due.
I think you just gave that away by that comment.
No.
But maybe we'll be sitting here. Number one, I hope to sit here Saturday with you and get to talk more hoops again.
Yeah.
But maybe we should encapsulate the Auburn-Georgia game from November or October, whenever that is, and just save that for a full 10-minute halftime discussion.
Wait, this year's Auburn-Georgia game?
Any of them.
Basketball.
No, I'm talking
Auburn-Georgia basketball
I'm talking
game?
football right now. I'm talking football right now. That is a great way to slide that back in, because I will be the first to raise my hand to tell you that Georgia basketball is not very good. No, not very good.
War Eagle.
We said we're going to not look ahead. We're not. Best of luck Saturday. It's a marathon. Run that first mile really well, and we look forward to having you back next PBC halftime.
My pleasure. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick 30-second break. Be right back for the second half UNG men's basketball.
Thanks so much, Coach. And we are back. Second half underway. A great halftime visit, Lee, with Coach Burson.
I tell you what, if you want to interview two people that make it just conversational, that's not a hard gig to talk to Coach Dan Evans and Buffy Burson.
A three-pointer by Nilsson, putting the Hurricanes on top 26.
And the old
25, then a basket.
34-second into the second half timeout, because I need to know what you're doing.
Real quick, like.
Obviously, Coach, I didn't do my assignment is not going to be the answer.
There is some instruction going on right now in the Hurricane huddle. Important game, as all conference matchups are. One of these two teams will have picked up at night's end their first Peach Belt victory of the 21-22 season. Just to quickly go back to that conversation with Coach Burson, it's always interesting to get from the coach's perspective their view of what we talk about during the game and observations that are made, but from her perspective.
It's easy for us to talk about it, because then when the horn hits zero and we do a recap, we put the headsets down and walk home, and it's forget.
They're living it.
Coaching is so hard because you can't turn your brain off.
And you speak from experience.
It is not an easy profession. It's a fun profession.
A near steal, and you nearly had Mr. Whitley in your lap there.
I had him.
Schubert had knocked it away. So the Hurricanes maintain possession, 17 to shoot, 19-10 on the second half clock. Nighthawks by a point. Whitley drive, shoots. That one no good. Rebound Jones.
Good find.
Billups. A couple of giant strides down the left side of the lane and a whistle. Billups to the line. On the season, 75%. 3 of 4.
It's not a big body of work. His season free throw shooting percentage just drastically dropped with one free throw.
Just like that.
15%.
Yes.
How's that for quick math?
You're good. You're on a roll tonight.
Obviously not, because I can't do shot clock versus game clock.
I still want to go back and look at that. Goodness gracious. So 1 of 2, and it's 20.
Ooh, give me
How about
cookie.
that? That makes up for the missed foul shot. 30 to 26 now. Lay in by Cone. And it's a 2-point game, 30-28, 18-18 to go. Schubert picks up the dribble. Away to Darnell, now Champion. Right side of the lane, double team, zips it over to Billups, feeds Jones on the block left side. Muscles in, shot is up, good. Nice touch.
That offensive possession had a lot of flow to it. The ball stayed live, the ball stayed hot. We're able to connect passes. That was a really good possession by the Nighthawks there.
Nilsson on the wing. 17:47 to go. Higgs feeds Cone. Shot up, no good. Rebound Jones again. Outlet comes to Schubert. Cody in the lane, nowhere to go. Trying to find room. Now Champion at the foul line. Snyers, 15 to shoot. Nice move, Billups off balance in the corner. Schubert fakes, goes baseline, underneath, up and in. And that would appear to be the largest lead of the night for North Georgia. Off balance baseline jumper, no good, but a foul on Snyers will send Jarrett Adderton to the line. Sophomore from Thomaston.
Where to jump on I-20 when you're back way into Augusta, right?
Bingo.
Coach Combs has shedded the pullover. That is a big man.
Yes.
I love the way he coaches, high energy.
Yep.
Over there, like defending with his team, holding them accountable.
Absolutely. He had a great.
I were on the team, and I saw him take his pullover off because he's getting hot.
Mm-hmm.
I would limit my mistakes.
In a heartbeat. We had a great chat with Coach Combs before the women's game.
Yeah, that was nice of him to come over and say hi.
Absolutely. It's always interesting how many of the coaches in the league have had a chance to catch some of the Nighthawk Sports Network broadcasts. Running one-hander, no good. And Snyers takes it right back. Is that a technical?
It is. And I like where Coach Evans is going with it. He wants the same call there. It's unfortunate because Georgia Southwestern was transitioning back to their rim, and Darnell had intercepted the pass and regained possession.
Yeah, right as that happened. So Nilsson at the line made the first. And the second. So with 16:38 to go in the ball game, 4-point contest, 34-30. Schubert will inbound. Clock rolls, 16:35 to go. Alley-oop to Mr. Jones. There is just something good about an alley-oop.
And they stop to back it. Now attack the rim.
In the corner, Snyers for three. Quickly, 39-32. Largest lead of the night. Inside 16 minutes we go. Higgs, good.
Wow.
That barely moved the net.
That's with your team on an 0-5 quick spurt on the short end, making a tough step back too. That's a lot of confidence there.
Snyers to Champion. Frank turns again, up and in. (41-34), 15:27 to play. Around the horn, Crowley. Now to Higgs, lost his footing and a travel, I think, on the pivot. Got tangled up. And a timeout. Here's a look at that alley-oop. Beautifully done.
Love seeing that energy on the bench.
Timeout on the floor, 15:17 to go. Nighthawks on top, 41-34. Back in a moment. You're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself. The rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
The human body is like any high-performance machine. As the miles add up, parts wear out. That's where pain begins. And here's where it ends. Where top orthopedic surgeons use breakthrough techniques to reduce recovery times and relieve pain for good. Feel like new again for miles to come at the region's only dedicated joint care center, Northeast Georgia Medical Center.
As we went to break, the replay of the alley-oop finished up nicely by Mr. Jones. If you had to pick an alley-oop combination that stands out in your mind as one of the best that you ever witnessed?
Here?
No, anywhere. Anywhere in the game. College game.
I mean, I can appease you and give you an answer that has that baby puke blue.
Oh, my answer is not Carolina blue at all. It would shock you.
Funny that you've assumed I was talking about Carolina blue. That's ironic. Huh. Guilty, huh? Maybe I'm not a Duke fan.
Hardy at the line.
Whoever would throw it to Vince Carter.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Who do you got?
Old school. Monty Tao, David Thompson.
NC State.
NC State.
Monty Tao goes on to be a coach everywhere, basically, in the Southeast. Long time at Santa Fe Community College in
Yes,
Gainesville.
and one of the best tennis players you'll ever. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, he played shortstop on the Wolfpack baseball team when he was there.
Did not know that.
Yes. There's your little tidbit of info, useless info. Meanwhile, Nighthawks have stretched it out, 43-34.
Oh.
Here we go. 2-on-1. Hardy, Snyers, Hardy, up, in. An 11-6 run. Intended for Cone, picked off. Nice hesitation by Hardy. Timeout taken by Coach Combs. Is it a 30 or a full?
Probably needs to be a. It's got to be a 30.
It's a 30. We'll keep it right here. Back briefly. It's 47-34 to Tao and Thompson. Thompson, one of the most athletic and talented players ever to play the college game. Would you agree?
Yeah. Had to think about it, but yeah.
Yep.
Because I think there's a lot of athletic dudes that don't get as much notoriety as them.
Right.
You know, they're just maybe 6 or 8 points a game kind of dudes.
Right.
But yes, I do agree with
yep. But that tandem and the ability, seemingly out of nowhere, you know, that was the beauty of that attack.
What year did the Wolfpack win the championship when Valvano ran around looking for a hug?
Oh, that would have been 83.
And what year are you referencing?
74.
Okay.
Yep. Early 70s. And a travel by Nielsen. You know, I look back at, you know, growing up as probably one of the most rabid Wolfpack fans. Somewhat ironic that I wound up in Chapel Hill. But my dad matriculated there. 2 of his brothers did. One of his brothers was a professor there forever. And it was just sort of assumed to be a Wolfpacker.
Isn't that a great pass?
Underneath the Bastianoni. And a whistle.
No, just kidding. That was a great little pocket pass there from Schubert. And then what made the play even better was Giancarlo's little shot lift there. Isn't NC State like is it an agriculture or what's is it just like the state land grants got like?
Yes,
what
it
makes it unique?
Predominantly engineering and agriculture, yes. Although the curriculum has diversified tremendously over the years, but that is a forte.
So not quite the same crowd as in Chapel Hill?
Nope. And I wanted to go there, but there was just not the program available that I really wanted there. And so expanded the search a bit. Off balance 3 to try to beat the buzzer, no good. They get another shot at it. Champion, Schubert. Biggest lead of the night at 13. Hurst, now to Cody. In traffic underneath. Champion beats the buzzer, but no good. And a reach-in foul. Stops the clock with 13:06. But I do appreciate you picking anybody that lobbed it to Vince Carter, though. That's magnanimous.
But you are the one that assumed that was a Carolina answer that was coming.
I had a sneaky suspicion with your description of the blue.
I will tell you that you were not wrong.
Inside 13 minutes we go. Nielsen with the ball. Pass intended for Cone, knocked away. Nielsen retrieves. 10 to shoot. Cone. Now Whitley. Closely defended. In the lane. 10-foot jumper, no good. Rebound, Champion.
Talked about in the open about, and even when we had Coach Evans at halftime of the women's game about we just don't get enough credit for how good we are defensively. I think you're seeing it right here in the first 8 minutes of this second half.
Well, at the break, it was a 2-point game. 25-23. And you have outscored the opposition 22-11. In 7 minutes and change. Whitley with the ball, 12-12 to play. Ball free, picked up Higgs. 14 to shoot. Now with 7-6. Higgs guarded by Bastianoni. Shot no good, tip no good. Rebound to Billups. Now McHale. Bounce pass to Giancarlo. Nothing there, into the corner. Hurst, 3, would not fall.
Travel.
Higgs goes to the floor. They're going to call a jump.
By rule, that has to be a travel.
Right. They're going to call a jump ball. An alternating possession, give it to North Georgia. So timeout. Has the timeout been taken? Media timeout?
Yeah, we've already burnt the media, right? No, maybe not. It will have been media.
All right, 11:35 to go, 47-34 North Georgia. Back in a moment. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Someone here at Circus Burger has been talking to the press, telling them that chicken is better than burgers. And I want to know who it is. Is it you, Bill?
No, sir.
Diane?
Wasn't me.
I know it wasn't Steve. He just started. You're doing a great job here, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not big on pointing fingers, but it was definitely Bill.
Whoa, it could literally be any one of us.
Somebody did it, and I'm going to find out who.
What is going on here?
Bandit 3, this is Fox 2-3. Can you see that contact to our front? Man, it's Fox 2-3 out. Mark him with tracer fire.
There are those who choose a different path in life. A path of selflessness, of service. A path that leads to freedom. Do you have what it takes? Find out at goarmy.com/warriors.
Team's back on the floor, 11:35 to play. A nice start to this second half by North Georgia. Hurst will inbound along the baseline. Gets it in to Brown. Zach, a couple of dribbles and away to Bethea. McHale in the lane. The shot wouldn't fall, but a foul. That nearly looked like McHale got in the air and wasn't sure of where he was going with the ball.
A little misdirection stagger on the baseline out play. McHale got pressured a little bit. Don't know if it's part of the set, but he just took his man one-on-one. I'm not sure. I think it was maybe Evan Hurst that was coming off of the stagger.
McHale settles in. That one off the iron, no good. Second one finds the mark. Quickly the other way, Crowley in traffic, floater good. That breaks a 9-0 run by North Georgia. 11-11 to go. Bethea lost the handle. Hurricanes with the ball, down 48-36. Three-pointer, wing, no good. Rebound, both Brown and Bastianoni got hands on it. There'll be a foul on Cone.
And man's up in the bleachers over here talking to the...
That was I'm sure, for him, very disconcerting.
Yeah, I would definitely be, we're referencing the fire again, right? But that would definitely be like, that's sending me for a loop, right? I mean, because
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
In hindsight, we probably should have moved a little more quickly, a bit further away, but it was taken care of quickly. Giancarlo, 10-footer, good.
Nice face-up move from the big there.
Back to a 14-point lead.
Gonna get Cone again.
Yep. That'll be the fourth. Paris originally from, or Cone originally from Paris. We'll get a breather. Schubert will bring it up. 10-10 to play. Jones out front, guarded loosely by Nilsson, away to Billups, trying to get it to Giancarlo. Instead, Jones at the foul line. And a little bit of theatrical flair, perhaps, to enhance the contact made.
There was contact from Mr. Jones, offense-oriented contact. I do not know that it was enough to send someone sliding through the cheerleaders.
No.
Foul is a foul nonetheless.
Yep.
Hurricane basketball.
Not unlike what you'd see by certain players in and around the Durham, North Carolina area.
The baby puke blue. Great shot challenge. Won't show up as anything in the box score by Frank Champion there on that last defensive possession. Was able to leave his feet, yet keep his verticality and force a really odd angle to
Hardy checking in for the Nighthawks. Jalal Williams, redshirt freshman out of Dallas, Georgia, and a transfer from UNC Pembroke in the game for the Hurricanes. Frank Champion settles in. That one would not fall. And a turnover at midcourt gives it right back to North Georgia. Second half has been as different as it could possibly be from the first half. Inbound to Schubert. $9:19 to go. Snyers to Jones. Now picks up his dribble. Hardy in traffic. Would not go. Got his hand on it. The foul by Champion twice.
Needed to pad those offensive rebounding stats.
Now a 16-point lead. 52-36 in the corner. Nilsson, three, no good. Rebound Champion. Schubert flies through the traffic and draws contact. That'll be on Higgs, his third. Yeah, you can tally quite a few boards in a hurry like that.
By missing chip shots and putting bails.
Yeah.
2 or 3 on that possession.
Yeah. Schubert good. One more coming. The junior out of Maiden, North Carolina, no good. Baseline move, Whitley. Now to Higgs. Left-hand shot off the glass, good, and one. Only the 15th point thus far in the second half for Georgia Southwestern.
Got a high swoop.
Been outscored 30. Or beg your pardon, 28-15. That one no good. Nice rebound, Schubert. Cody off the glass, no good. Hurricanes on the move, ahead of the pack. Whitley.
I was going to say Georgia Southwestern has high spotability there.
And it's only a 13-point game. Jones, as we are inside 8 minutes to go. Now 10 to shoot. Champion in the lane. Left hand would not go. Got his own rebound, no good. Jones battles for it And he'll head to the line, and that is the 4th foul on Devon Higgs.
That's like 5 offensive rebounds in the last 3 possessions.
Just like that. Timeout on the floor, 7:40 to play. Your score, North Georgia 53, Georgia Southwestern 40. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel at the end of the day? Are you sad cause you're on your own? I can't find a little help from my friends, so I'm gonna try a little help from my friends.
The day the world stopped was the day we found where to go. From now on, we're not going to leave anything on our plates because we've learned to savor the moments that were always there, and they never tasted this good.
Teams in their respective huddles. 7:40 to go here in the second half. 2-point ball game at the break. Nighthawks led a moment ago by as many as 17. But to your point, just before the break, the Hurricanes have the ability to put points on the board in a hurry.
There is no doubt about that.
Meanwhile, at the line, Mr. Jones looking for his 9th point of the night. That one no good. Second opportunity. High off the iron, no good. Rebound snared by Williams. Whitley back to Williams, drive, shoots, blocked by Jones. Here comes Snyers, one-on-one. He'll wait wisely. Champion, a couple of dribbles, and back to Darnell. Snyers, bounce pass, Champion in traffic. Foul will send him to the line. Frank, the leading scorer at 16, has the double-double. Got the roll on that one. 54-40.
I think Coach Combs has a point there. I don't know that you can play much better post defense than that.
Agreed.
He just,
yeah. I agree. Whitley, long three, no good. Rebound, Malik Hardy. Inside 7 minutes we go. Schubert, corner three, good. And that's your largest lead of the night now at 18. 6:46 at the other end, a miss from Furlow. But they get it back down the lane. Whitley, and a whistle will send him to the line. Foul on Jones. Whitley, a senior from Augusta and Mount Hood Community College. That one is good. On the season, 63% at the line and averaging 7 points a game. First one good. Second one as well. And a little extracurricular activity there on the lineup for the inbound. And I'm not sure how this will be sorted out. I believe that I saw a technical called. I'm not positive. So, double techs. Jones for the Nighthawks. Was it, who was it assessed to for?
23, I believe.
Mr. Crowley?
No. Well, yeah. I'm not sure. Correct.
Nighthawks have possession. Hardy gets it into Snyers. 6:36 to go. 16-point ball game. Champion to Schubert. Hardy, three-pointer, no good. Jones trying for the rebound over the top, could not corral it. Nilsson to Higgs, open for three, good.
Smooth left-handed jump shot there.
Pretty good looking shot. A little 5-0 spurt by the Hurricanes. Ball knocked away, turnover. Higgs on the move. Now wing three, no good. Rebound Hardy. That'll be a foul on the Hurricanes. Stopping the clock with 5:48 to go. And it will be on number 3, Jarrett Adderton. That's his second.
Canes are only down 13.
Yep. Jones back to the line. Another crack at his 9th point of the night. And again off the iron, no good. Billups will check in for Snyers. There it is. He's got 9 and the Nighthawks have 59. 59-45 with 5:43 to go. The drive, a shot blocked. Jones outlet to Schubert. Dangerous pass. And a jump. And Billups wound up with the ball. And Coach Evans taking the time to stride down and grab the mop. And any remnant moisture has been eradicated.
Just quickly disposed of.
Disposed of. Absorbed and removed.
Eliminated.
From the playing surface. Higgs with the ball. Now Whitley guarded loosely by Schubert. Whitley drives in traffic and a whistle. That stops the clock with 5:16 to go. Whitley will go back to the line, and that will allow Coach Combs to bring Kevin Cohn back in. And it will allow Coach Evans to bring Giancarlo Bastianoni back in. Whitley sets, shoots, no good. Billups sneaks in for the rebound. Cross-court pass from Schubert to Hardy. And right back to Schubert. Now Giancarlo. Cody, a three from the wing. Oh, in and out.
It's like he didn't get his hand through it.
Oh, so close, yeah.
It's like
Yep, a shot put. Inside 5 minutes now. Mr. Whitley again at the line. This one good. Snyers in for Hardy. One more now for Kalen Whitley, and it's also good. Timeout, Georgia Southwestern. Is it a 30? I think it is. We'll keep it right here. So 4:52 to go. A lot of time on the clock.
There is.
12-point ball game. If you're in the Nighthawk huddle, what would you anticipate is the theme of the conversation?
Patience punctuated with aggressiveness, not patience punctuated with timidness on the offensive end. And contest jumpers and compete for rebounds. I'm in the yellow huddle. I'm talking about our shots don't have to be early yet in the shot clock possession.
Right.
They've got to be to find the quickest, best shot you can find.
Efficiency at each possession. Billups will inbound, guarded by Nilsson. Schubert now checked by Adderton. Brings it up, double teamed. Gets rid of it to Darnell across. Now the pass to Billups, back to Schubert. 4:41 to play, 59-47. North Georgia the lead in the ball. Schubert drives baseline underneath. Oh, what a pass to Giancarlo, and he's fouled. We have seen a parade to the foul line here in the second half.
Cody did a good job of making that defender think that he was going to go with the corner pitch. Just kind of slid that in that gap.
Giancarlo settles in at the line. And that was halfway down and then out.
We got to make free. If they're going to foul us, we got to put value on these possessions.
1 of 2 for Bastianoni. Now the 60th point on the board for North Georgia. Largest lead was 18. Nilsson for 3. 10-point ball game. 4:14 to play. Billups, guarded by Adderton, picks up his dribble. Now Champion. Billups in the corner. Bounce pass intended for Snyers, out of bounds and over to the Hurricanes.
Media.
And a timeout on the floor with 4 to go. 60-50. North Georgia by 10. You're watching the Nighthawk Sports Network.
North Georgia basketball on the Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by the Smith House Country Store Restaurant and Hotel, the UNG Bookstore, Bryan Properties Commercial Real Estate, and Northeast Georgia Health System.
And back we are, and another thanks to all the fine sponsors that you just saw illustrated there. Much appreciated all season long. Nighthawks on top by 10, exactly 4 minutes to play. 60-50 your score. Coach Combs conferring with the scorers table. I'm not sure what he's trying to confirm, but now conversing with one of the officials. Team's back on the floor.
Maybe a discrepancy in timeouts remaining?
Because he's shown with none.
We don't keep that over here.
Plays back underway. Whitley. Away to Adderton. And a whistle. That'll be an offensive foul that will turn it back over. That'll be all for Cone, his fifth.
How can we lose track of how many timeouts are left?
I would think that would be fairly straightforward. Inbound comes to Schubert. Brings it up, tightly guarded by Adderton. Now the lob over the top, all alone down low, and a slam dunk by Jones, and one. He was really looking forward to getting that ball.
Yeah. He's such a quick leaper off the floor.
Now in double digits with 11.
I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe hopefully we can stretch this out. We won't need the timeouts.
That would be good. 63-50. I know what you were going to say, though, just then.
Yeah.
Nielsen with the ball. Long three would not fall for Williams. Nighthawks have it. Up by 13 with 3:13 to go. Bounce pass to Champion, lost the handle, gets it back, drives the left side of the lane, stops. Back out front to Schubert, 10 to shoot, inside 3 to play. Nice move by Schubert, in traffic, kicks to Snyers, corner three, wouldn't fall. Jones got a hand on it, battles still and controls. Snyers fakes the three, drives in, zips it. Schubert fakes the three, drives, shoots, scores. What was the call?
Delay a game warning, maybe? Basket counts, and he said 4.
That was a very quick layup by Whitley at the other end, 65-52. 2 minutes, 22 seconds to play. Skip pass to Champion. Spin move by Schubert, zips it to Snyers. Wing three, wouldn't fall. Rebound to Higgs. It was sort of a disjointed last couple of possessions.
Yeah.
Off balance shot, no good. Darnell to Cody. Shot clock at 12. Champion, high post, 4, 3. And a foul as he drove. 92 seconds remain. Nighthawks on the cusp
of Dan Evans' career 100th victory.
Big mark, a big benchmark.
Collected a handful Ohio Dominican, and then raced to the finish line of the century mark here at North Georgia, 92 seconds away.
Love it. That one rattles in for Champion, now with 19 on the night. This to give him 20. 13 rebounds to go along with that. He gets it. (67-52). Higgs launches a three. The lefty makes it.
Goodness, man,
I'll tell you what.
One of the sweetest looking shots that I've seen. I don't know like what his volume is.
It is effortless. I can tell you. Schubert brings it across. You're not going to believe this. Coming into tonight, he was 1 of 8.
From 3?
Yeah. And he has drained, I know, at least 2.
Sweet looking Jay.
Snyers, no good, but a foul stops the clock. Why would we not? 51.1.
I will say that as a coach, this is one of the funnest parts of the game, is when you've got a victory in hand.
Yeah.
And you just get to kind of enjoy it here.
Nothing better. Snyers left that one off the mark. No good. Largest lead in this one was 18 at 58-40. 1 of 2 for Darnell. Oh, goodness gracious. Basket and the foul. Stops the clock with 45.5. That's about the last thing that you want to do when you're up in the waning seconds of the ball game. 3-point play there for Adderton. Now a 10-point game, 40 to go. That'll be inadvertent contact, but a foul assessed to Nielsen nonetheless. Nice hustle there by Adam Blake.
Johnny on the spot.
Darn tootin'. Snyers to the line. Rattles out. 37.7 to go, 10-point ball game. And again, 1 of 2 for Darnell. Nielsen launches a 3, no good. Oh my goodness, not a foul. Shoot me now. What was the last thing I said that you wouldn't want to do?
Foul.
Yeah. Okay. We did it again.
On a three-point shooter?
Yes! Oh. Nilsson at the line. On the season, Mr. Nilsson, 72% at the line, was 5 of 7 coming in. Surprised he wouldn't have had a few more opportunities. Two of 3, 69-60, 30 seconds to go. Snyers again with the ball away to Champion. Now Schubert.
Class move there by Coach Combs not to foul.
Yep. Schubert, final seconds. And the basket and the foul with 0.2 of a second.
It's not over right yet.
Schubert will go to the line. $14 points on the night for Cody. That was the 5th on Higgs. And checking in his place, Gavin Guillaume, freshman out of Wilmington. Cody completes the three-point play, and that will put the finishing touches on the first conference win for North Georgia. 72-60, your final. Take a timeout and be back to wrap things up. This is the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Joyride beads. I hear if you run long enough, you get something called a runner's high, which sounds like something I'd really enjoy. Let's do this. Okay, so far so good. Mama Lake? What? Still no high though. Hi. Hey. Oh my God, there it was. My first runner's high. Well, better quit while I'm ahead. All right, I'm good.
Goodbye, LA, until another time. When can we call it love? Think we crossed the line.
Shop, play, and stay in Dahlonega, the heart of the North Georgia mountains.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools, for nearly 500,000 student athletes, college sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
Nighthawks improve to 8-4 overall. Now 1-2 in the Peach Belt. Georgia Southwestern falls to 4-6, 0-2 in Peach Belt play. A big second half for North Georgia to take control of the ball game.
Yeah.
Never felt comfortable down the stretch, though.
I didn't either, but I'll tell you that I was confident in the fact that I think, as we alluded to in the open, how good we are defensively. I just don't think that it shows at times.
Right.
0-2 coming into the game, now 1-2 in league. I just don't think it shows how well we team defend. And I think that tonight, especially in the second half, we really locked down, took away kind of what they were getting to in the first half, and earned Coach Dan Evans his 100th career win.
Congratulations, Coach Evans. That is a phenomenal mark, and congratulations to both teams. The North Georgia women winning earlier, the men wrapping up the doubleheader sweep.
How nice is a sweep?
Love it. Love it. want some more of it.
Makes getting out of the building at 10 on a weeknight very well worth it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Appreciate your yeoman's work on the doubleheader. Congratulations to Coach Evans and Coach Person on a doubleheader sweep. Let's enjoy it. And we talked about that one step at a time moniker. We took a step. Let's enjoy it, and then let's come back and figure out a way to take the next step tomorrow at practice.
Absolutely. And the next broadcast here on the Nighthawk Sports Network coming to you on Saturday afternoon. Women will tip at 1:30. The men at 3:30 or so right here.
Lucky.
Yep.
Yeah. So looking forward to it.
Absolutely. On behalf of Lee Glenn, I'm Craig Corbin. Thanks to everybody, the Nighthawk Sports Network. So long, everyone. We'll see you on Saturday.